Good day once again, everybody. You are welcome to Global Education Channel. This is a resource channel for human sustenance and development. And I've been talking on management. And management, as I've told us, is quite essential. In the home, we have managers in the home. In the office, in companies, public or private offices, or companies, or organizations, we have managers. We have leaders. That is why we are considering management in every sphere of life. So today, I'm dealing with management. And in my last video clip, I discussed on a toxic workplace. And I told us, a toxic workplace is a workplace or organization where the leader or the worker has a toxic attribute, a bad, negative, unpleasant, not appreciable, not acceptable lifestyle or attributes, characteristics, behaviors that will not make the work effective, efficient, and productive. And so that is why a toxic workplace will not be very productive and for this reason, it is quite essential to talk about how to deal with a toxic workplace. This is how to remove toxicity in a workplace. And so today, I'm considering removal of toxic from the workplace. Removal of toxic. So that the workplace will no longer become toxic, will no longer be toxic to either the leaders or to the workers. So that everybody will enjoy the workplace and the work will progress, there'll be development and there'll be goal attainment. So I'm considering the removal of toxic from the workplace, removal of toxicity from the workplace. Before I consider how to deal with toxicity in a workplace, how to deal with a toxic workplace, I want us to know that a toxic workplace will always have certain effects, not only on the staff, on the leader, on the organization, even on the society in general. So I want to look at the effects of a toxic workplace. When a workplace is toxic, situations such as number one, hatred, bitterness, dissatisfaction, disobediences, and insubordinations will be quite rampant in such a workplace. Not only that, number two, strikes and dissensions or divisions will be taking place in such a workplace. Number three, disorderliness will be the order of the day in such a workplace where the place is toxic. Not only that, number four, there will be no collaboration, no collaborative teamwork and achievements. There will be no collaboration, there will be no teamwork, and there will be no achievements in such a workplace. Number five, collapse of activities. When a place is toxic because of the injury, because of the destructions, and damages being caused, then you find out that activities of the organization will definitely collapse, will become awkward, it become inappreciable. Things will just go down or even be at a stampede. So it has to be dealt with. Number six, there will be no productivity or total slowdown of the workplace. See, there will be no productivity because staff will not put their best into the work, or leaders will not be able to put their best into the work. So the production will be slowed down. The productivity become low. Not only that, number seven, poor or lack of goal attainment. Yes, the goal may be poorly attained, not expectedly attained, poorly attained, or it may not even be attained at all. The goal may not even be attained at all. This is a result of a toxic workplace. Not only that, when there's no productivity or low productivity and the goal is not achieved, definitely there will be economic losses because the organization have invested a lot either on the human resources or the material resources. And as they have invested a lot, when toxicity now takes away all they have invested and there's no productivity or there's no productivity, bringing losses instead of profits. So that is the effect of a toxic workplace. Not only that, there is societal problems. When there is no productivity or low productivity, a company, an office, a place, an organization that is producing good or services or producing both good and services to the society when this production become low, or when the production is stopped, then the society will suffer the consequence. There will be scarcity of such commodity or services. There will be, it will result to famines, and there will be dissatisfaction in the society. The society will not be satisfied. The society will not become comfortable again. And this can result to low or poor national development. It may even come to the point that it will not allow national development to take place. So there will be lack of national development. So these are the results of toxicity in a workplace. And that is why it is needful to check our life as leaders and as workers, to check our organization, whether our life or our workplace is toxic or not. If it is found toxic with all this description of my last clips and this present one, if the place is toxic, then effort needed to be made to remove the toxicity from the workplace in order to make the workplace a go-getter and to make the society to develop expectedly. And that is why I come to deal with the toxicity, a workplace that is toxic. So I'm now talking on removal of toxicity from a workplace. Somebody asked me on the LinkedIn that when I dealt with a toxic workplace, asked me the question, how do we remove toxicity from a workplace? I'm using this forum to answer those questions, and to answer that particular question, and to every other person who has the same thing in mind. But how do we deal as a manager, as a leader, as a staff? How do we deal with toxicity in a workplace? I want to encourage you to link up with my posts and write-ups on LinkedIn, on my LinkedIn page, and see all the postulations on charts and my write-ups on attributes of good leadership, attributes of good leadership styles, and good staff in the workplace. But in conjunction with what I've postulated and reposted and written on my LinkedIn, I still want to talk about removing a toxicity in a workplace. How do we deal with a toxic workplace? How do we remove toxicity from a workplace? Number one, analyze and find out, or analyze or find out the causes of toxicity in the workplace. As a leader or as a staff, try to settle down. See the causes, the reasons why the workplace is toxic. Find out, make research. So as you analyze, now find out also number two, find out strategies of removing the workplace. Can sample people's opinion. See, these are the things that are happening. That is slowing down the work in this place. These are the things that are happening. That is making this place to become toxic. What are we going to do? So sample opinion. Make research. Make research from people and from other sources. Make research. Then, out of your research, select most viable strategies of dealing with the removal of toxicity in the workplace. However, I want to admonish you to look at the following. With all my reposts and write up on the LinkedIn, I still have the following, which will enable us more to deal with toxic workplace, removal of toxicity from the workplace. Number one, you must have traits of exemplified leaders. Just as I discussed in my last video clip, if you have the traits of an exemplified leader or exemplified worker, then there will be no toxicity in your life and there will be no toxicity in the workplace. So, inculcate, imbibe the traits of exemplified leader or worker. That is making, and that will make you to succeed as a leader and as a staff in the workplace. Not only that, we must also, as you imbibe the exemplified leadership, don't imbibe the traits of an endured leader or endured staff. A leader that is being endured, just being tolerated, that oh, we don't know what to do with him. We don't know how to deal with him. So they are just enduring him. And because they are enduring him as a staff or as a leader, then the work will not go on well as expected. So, a simplified leader, not an enduring leader. Then, number two, amiableness, not animosity or anger. Inculcate life of amiableness, a lovely life, a friendly life, not a life of animosity, anger, enmity. Number three, friendliness. Be a friend, don't be an enemy. Be a friend, don't be a foe. Or no frivolity. No frivolity, not being a foe, be a friend. This will help to deal with toxicity in the workplace. Not only that, number four, courtesy and complementary attributes. Be conscious, have courtesy, have respect, have regard, reference others. As a leader, be cautious in approach to your staff. As a staff, be conscious in approach to the leader and to the co-staff. So let there be courtesy, let there be complementary attributes. Complement the effort of others. Don't destabilize their effort. Don't destroy their effort. Don't scatter their effort. So be a complementer. So courtesy and complementary is quite essential, not a crucifier. Not a crucifier. Then number five, conscientiousness and commitment and constructiveness. It's very essential. Conscientiousness, be conscientious. Work with your conscience in whatever you are doing as a leader and as a worker. Be conscientious. Be committed. And then be constructive. You are always constructive in every suggestion, in every idea, every action, in everything you do. You are highly constructive. You are not destructive. You are not destructive. You are not a caterpillar. So, not a caterpillar. Then number six, consideration and concern. Be considerate as a leader. Considerate with the welfare of your staff, about the condition of your staff, about the situation of your staff, about the working condition. Be considerate. And then be concerned. Be concerned. Don't be a carefree person. A carefree person. So consideration and concern, not carefree attitude. Then number seven, exemplary and excellent enabler. You are very exemplary. You serve as an example of a good leader, of a good staff to others. So you are exemplary, excellent enabler. People that enable people to do things, to carry out their work well. So you are an enabler. You are a helper, not an encroachment. You are not an encroachment. You don't encroach to destabilize, to disrupt, to distort, to destroy. You are not an encroachment. So you must be an exemplary and excellent enabler. Not only that, number eight, you must be very devoted and diligent. Devotedness and diligence will be in the life of a good leader and the life of every staff of a place. You're not a dullard and you're not a drunkard. You're not a dullard, unintelligent, unreasonable, uninitiative, but you are very devoted and very diligent, and you're not a drunkard. In fact, a drunkard will be sacked. A drunkard will be, his appointment will be terminated from a workplace. So you're not a dullard, or are you a drunkard? Not only that, number nine, firmness, fairness, and faithfulness. Firmness, fairness, and faithfulness. You are firm, you are fair, and you are faithful, not frivolous. You are not a frivolous person. Then number nine, judiciousness and justice. Judiciousness and justice, not judgmental. You are judicious and you play justice. You are not judgmental. You are not critical. Judging other people, crucifying other people, destroying other people. Number 10, obvious. You are a problem solver, a problem remover. You are an obvious person. Obvious. You are an obvious person. Solve problem, remove problem. Not orchestra of problem. You are not an orchestra of problem. A cause. Somebody will always cause problem. No. You are not an orchestra of problem. Number 11, selfless and self-discipline. Not selfish or sentimental. You must be selfless. You must be self-disciplined. You are not selfish. As a leader, as a worker, you are not selfish, you are not sentimental. Then, number 12, lastly, you are patriotic and painstaking. You are not a parrot, you are not a power worm, and you are not a pollutant. If we contribute and if we imbibe these attributes in our life, then the workplace will not be a toxic workplace. If it has been, and you can amend and imbibe these attributes in conjunction with those I've reposted and write up on LinkedIn, then you find out that toxicity will be removed from our workplace. Thank you for watching, and remember to press the subscription and notification button for my next video, and then share with your friends. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.